Hey all, how you doing? Anthony Astarita here, having a little art chat today. Let's hope that looks good. Looks like there's a donkey coming out of my head. Here's some of my artwork, some of my artwork from the farm at the farm series. I'm glad I could be here with you today. Um, let's talk about some of the artwork that I am currently here to sell for you to purchase. And please recognize that my artwork isn't just helping me as an artist be able to continue being an artist and painting and doing great things, but it's also giving back to the local charities. So the paintings that I'm showing you now are some of the paintings that will eventually be able to help children in the um, homes that they're homeless. They're living in shelters, and I've been to the shelters. I know the struggle that the people have there, and I just want to brighten the day of a child. So if you would indulge me for a little while, I've got some paintings here that are smaller 10 by 10s, and they're really fun. This here is called Bird Eyes. It's a 10 by 10 acrylic on canvas, and it's ready to hang, and it's adorable. Um, I did it because I just love making abstract expressionistic type of paintings. Sometimes it just comes out of nowhere, and this is Bird Eyes. Like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to my artwork. I go with the flow. And usually with my 10 by 10s, I have them set out on a table, and I go ahead and just start playing. Um, there's no there's no rhyme or reason at times. I'm just enjoying playing with the paints and just doing paintings that are fun. Uh, it's not really a big thought process. Another one that I have, because I love gardening, and this one is a 10 by 10, and I did this on acrylic with acrylic paint and also use Posca markers. I don't know if you guys have ever used Posca markers, but this is a wonderful little flower. And this was inspired, of course, by my garden. I love doing gardening. And I had a larger garden at this time that I painted this earlier, or I should say later, in 2024. It's a 10 by 10. All my 10 by 10s sell for $150. They're 150 each, and 20% of these kind of paintings go to, like I said, the local charities for the children in the homeless shelters. So on these paintings, not my frosting paintings. My frosting paintings, I'll do another video on that soon. But these paintings here are definitely um, they're very vibrant, very colorful. I've had so many compliments on paintings that I do this way, and I've had so many purchases of them in the past. So if you would check out my Instagram page, it's Anthony Astarita Art Studio on Instagram, also on Facebook. This one is also another sweet little acrylic painting, 10 by 10, and it is on canvas and another flower from the garden. Um, it was just about getting, we talk about global warming, and we don't really appreciate the intensity of the heat. Um, let me give you an example. And like I said, this is an art chat, but it's also going to you know go into other parts of conversation. I started gardening heartily probably 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, truly gardening, setting up rows 2 to 3 inches deep, uh, using compost from uh, cow manure, not just cow manure, but I've also used mushroom compost and having that delivered, 3 tons at a time for my garden. Um, Understand that doing the same garden in the same place over a certain number of years, you see the difference in each spring and summer. You can't help, but you can't miss the difference. It's that intense from one year to the next. How you have to change the watering cycle, how you have to have more watering, how you have to have shade. You have to create shade. I literally, the more the years went on, from 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, I had to actually purchase gardening shades from Amazon to be able to protect my plants from the intense heat. First year, I didn't have to do that. But each year, as time went by, the intensity of heat grew and grew and grew. And if you know gardening, you know that when you have a baby plant coming up and it's growing and it's doing good, that there's a thing that a plant has where it has to survive. I'm going to either survive and grow, or I'm going to do my everyday survival and not have any growth. The hotter it became, the hotter it gets. If you don't save that plant in the shade and with extra watering, it stunts the growth of the plant. It's called survival mode. So you have to create the shaded environment. And I'm only getting into this because of the global warming epidemic. People don't believe in global warming. Well, a gardener knows the truth, and that is the thing right now. The garden only survived because I implemented certain strategies to help it survive. If a plant has to go into survival mode, it's you know it's not going to produce the blossoms. I did also vegetable gardens, and actually have given tons of vegetables away to people here in Orlando and College Park. Vinny's restaurant, they used collards from my garden, radishes. Um, so the thing is, you're gonna see me doing a lot of flower paintings, gardening paintings. The only reason you're going to see me doing that is because I love planting plants and I love seeing a garden prosper. And it's part of it's part of saving the planets also. The reason I want to save the planet is because there's you want your grandchildren and your great grandchildren to be able to prosper in their life. And the only way that they can do so, the only way that nature can prosper, is by us individuals, as artists, as gardeners, as everyday people that can help the planet survive. So please take heed in what you're doing, how you're handling your household. I just want to really now just get back to the uh, to the wonderful paintings, but I had to share that information as far as the intensity of heat on the planet. So this is a 10 by 10. It's awesome. It's 150. All my 10 by 10s are $150. Some are on canvas, some are on wood. I'm not going to show any of the wood ones today, but these three individual pieces are 150 each. If you want to share this video with your friends and come on here onto YouTube, because you can chat with me live on YouTube. There's a way that you can go into my YouTube page and just hit the chat with Anthony, in order to have a conversation about more artwork. Okay, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the day. It's cold outside for me, 65, and feeling very chilly. But I'm going to be working in my studio. There's some paintings behind me. I meant to turn that one around, but I forgot to, as usual. There's always something that happens during a video when you're going live. Okay, thanks again. 407-687-4174. You can contact me there if you see any paintings that you wish to purchase, or if you just want to sit down, have a beer, and talk about art. Feel free. Okay, thanks. Have a good day, a great day, an incredible day.